Schoolmaster. Have you installed ADE Connect plugin yet through your SIS? Okay. She asked a very good question. She says, how do I know if I have a log on or whatnot? Well, if you're accessing it through your student information system, you don't need a log on, right? It authenticates and just takes you to where you need to go. Now, if you haven't yet and you need to do some business like grants management or things like that, then we'll get you one. So you're sitting right next there to Gail, ask her and she'll set you up until we can but really we need to get you going on ADE Connect. Any other implementation examples?
Hi, this is Julie from Balls. We did a implementation with AD Connect and we federated through Synergy. We do have all of our users in Synergy, so because we basically it's attached to our Active Directory. So with that, it's been really helpful for us because we're in the McKeesa grant, and so all of our teachers in the grant, we just did a survey to track their progress. All of our teachers in the grant basically are able to authenticate. We have about 10 that are still outstanding that we're having some issues with, but mostly it makes the process much easier. With the just ADE credentials, they spent several weeks trying to get everybody logged on, and it was a whole thing. And so with the Federation and Synergy, it makes the whole process much easier.
Excellent. Awesome. See, we learn from each other. Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
Go for it. Darla's unique and, yeah, tell your story.
I'm Darla Eddy with Leona Group, and we're using Schoolmaster and actually piloting for Schoolmaster, the ADE Connect. And I have one school right now who logs into Schoolmaster, clicks on a button, and the teachers can actually see in real time the students that they have and drill down all the way to the PO, strand, and concept on what students have not passed on AIMS or passed on AIMS. So then they can tailor the curriculum that they're teaching the students right then and there to help them pass for AIMS. So it's incredibly beneficial for the teachers right now at one campus.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you did that. You get a cookie later. I'm going to show you, I'm going to demo what she just said. It's pretty powerful every time I see it. Nobody says, ooh, I hate that. That's awful. Now, Darla is unique in that she's with the Leona Group, and she has 26, I was going to say 23, but okay, she has 26 separate charter holders. So like you have one school with 26, she's got 26 different. And so what she did is it sounds like she's rolling it out little by little to the schools, right? So she's also doing, if you will, a soft approach. Anybody else have any comments or questions about, yeah?
Go for it.
Okay. I'm Denise from Cave Creek, and we rolled it out. And we originally trained a group of teachers to be trainers. And then they all in turn rolled it out to their schools last 2 weeks ago on a teacher prep day. And we had some different things happen, because in our district we have policies like teachers don't see whether a student is disadvantaged, economically disadvantaged. And when they could drill into the ADE Connect, they could get down to that level and see data that we don't allow them to see on our own SIS. So there's some decisions that are kind of going on district-wide to kind of interpret that. The only users that seemed to have problems were people who already had accounts set up manually for like a grants writer. And then we put the plug in, and then it butted heads when it tried to connect. And so we had some of those. And then if a teacher moved from one district or from one school to another in the district, the system seemed to not know where to put them to give them access.
I can tell you what. That's part of the, well, wait a minute, no. Sometimes I get my head around, I get confused between AZ Dash of where data's coming and whatnot. Are you talking about in the dashboards, or they're logging in through ADE Connect? Because it's two totally separate things.
Right. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what we're thinking is a common thread for that problem. And then the other thing that was happening was it rolled out and rolled out smoothly, but I'd like to know, is there any way to pull a report to see how many of our users are actually logging in?
Yes!
Because, okay, so as entity administrator,
I like to provide solutions. Yes.
That's in the entity administrator portal, and there's two separate reports. You can see who has access to what not, and then applications, and then you can see the usage. Okay, so good question. Thank you for saying that. All right, anybody else? Turkey. Okay, let's look at, do you want to see, have you seen the dashboards? How many people have not? I'm really interested because I don't want to show you something that you've seen 80 times. How many people have not seen any of the data? Okay, good amount. I just think it's... Okay. I don't know. Seriously, you'll have to completely excuse me. I'm not for sure. Oh, there it is. Okay. Can you, can you drive a little for me? All right. So here's what you would see. So you would go into your, don't click anything yet, pretty please. Here is, this is me, wherever me is. It's up there and it says, hello, Lori. It recognizes me. As the Department of Education, I have entity administrator and, oh, this is new. I know who's been working on that. So here's our demo districts. Right now, you see down here you've got AZ-1.5. What we're working on right now, there's 3 URLs. You've got AZ-, which is designed at the administrator level. You've got SLEDs, which is our initial rollout of these dashboards. Those are district, school, and teacher. Hierarchical in nature. So if you're a district admin, you see everything below. If you're a school admin, you'd see the school and the teacher. And if you're a teacher, it just buck stops there. And the post-secondary report card. This we rolled out, gosh, I don't remember when, November maybe. That was a report that all high school districts get from the Arizona Board of Regents, and usually it was like a PDF, email, whatever. And so we thought, well, we'll use our dashboards, right? So we got the information that they normally send to the schools, loaded it in here, and now administrators can see the matriculation rate and whatnot of their kiddos from their school into one of just the 3 state colleges at the moment. We're working on procuring that data for the community colleges too, because that's a big system, right? So we only have the 3 yet, but it's a start. So anyway, the 1.5, and I think it's actually going to be 2.0, we're already naming ourselves, will be all of this inside this. So you won't have different URLs. So Sarah, would you do me a favor, please, and click on AZ-. Okay. What is going on here? Oh, good heavens almighty. Hang on just a minute. I should have a thingy up here. Oh, great. Technical difficulties. Talk amongst yourself.